Hey, Pax Wolf here with the next episode of Alan Wake 2. Let's just go straight into it. Yeah, so it's been a week and a bit, I think, since we last recorded. So, as always, which is custom, I'd have forgotten everything. To see what happens. So, oh yeah, I remember. So I did a thing. I left that crossbow behind. Oops. So I ended up having to Google where the bag upgrades were because I got annoyed. Turns out there was one locked away right here. Here? Yeah, right here in this building here. So I went and grabbed that, and then I came back. That's all I've done. So I have slightly more bag space now. Also, apparently the last bag upgrade you only get after you unlock every single cult stash. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, I just did return 5. Yeah, so let's swap to Alan, shall we? Let's do some stuff. Meow. Oh, no cutscene. Sometimes it starts straight into a cutscene when you swap characters. So his objective is get to Parliament Tower. Wait, so am I in... What am I doing now? I'm in Initiation 5, okay. So that means, I guess, Initiation 6. Oh yeah, I finished chapter and just mopped. Oh, it's a light. I thought the phone was ringing. Yeah, I mopped up around the area, if I recall. Apparently I missed an echo, but whatever. I even missed that. That is, yeah, that's miles away. Cool, onwards. Back to Parliament Tower once again. Here's where this episode is like a super short one. Mr. Door. It's Mr. Door. Oh, that's his name. It's Mr. Door. Wait, what have I got again? I got revolver, flare gun, and shotgun. I have loads of him at the moment. Oh, I should not have said that. I'm going to have none now, am I? And I got loads of flashbangs. Okay, cool. He's well stocked up at the moment. Let's go see what happens when it... Shotgun. Shadow. Let's see when I enter Parliament Tower this time, shall we? Because Parliament Tower, as you're all aware, is a tower. Wait, elevator's plural? This is a singular elevator. And I'll boop the button to prove it. See? Guessing jump scare? Or is that camouflage thing again? One of the two. I do like the Scott Guns skin though. Yep, there it is again. And there's some flashbang. Not yeah, a bit of both. Fine, if you say so. Can't get my gun out, so. Also, the door's a different place. I'm sure it was on this side last time. I think it was. Yeah, this is different. Just got one of the spooky doors again. Those doors are everywhere, but I can't get in any.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Okay, what? Okay. But yeah, those doors are everywhere. I can't get any. I don't know if it's like a New Game Plus thing or something. Ooh. Let's look through my emails. Let's start the old ones. I'm all out of fish, water, Hollywood, yada yada. He doesn't like being in place. Yes, you're gonna think I've been replaced by a double, but I've joined a cult. Okay. Oh, joking about being it being a cult. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was like I joined. I thought it was kind of Barry would end up being in a cult or something. Another meetings. Sacramento. I don't know why I read everything apart from emails. Emails just for some reason don't interest me. Into a movie. And check back. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I'll watch that as a video. What about if I judge your kitchen again for your stupidly high cupboard that you can't actually reach? Also, I just collected this stuff wasn't even here last time. I mean, yeah, the door's different place as well. Wait, am I going the correct way?
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, The guilt. Fear.
I'm scary.
I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Barry Burton.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Okay. So I guess I've got to go this way. So I know the. I guess I'm not meant to go to the red. Just the red room looked very suspicious, so.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Okay. Yeah, for like Polaroid photo stuff. Can't remember the exact word for it. Oh, she had something in cookies. Let's poke this. Can't click any of those images. I'm assuming it's all Mr. Scratch and stuff again. That's what is in here. Nothing else in this room, it looks like. This means something obvious. I'm just examining these. Not much. No much things as too personal. Oh, no such thing as too personal. The photos are me. Okay. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface. Okay. That's why I think Mr. Scratch and Alan end up actually like the same character or something. The only reason I thought Mr. Scratch was already got out and you're playing Alan now is because in American Nightmare, I believe, this is like a spin-off game they end up making canon, I think Mr. Scratch was the one wearing like the checkered shirt or something in the end. And because Alan's got a checkered shirt out in the real world, I assumed that's what something to do with that, but you know, I'm just throwing theories at that. I mean, I might get one half right eventually, but it's unlikely. Anyway, let's go see. It's a cool picture, to be fair. Not as cool as the musical episode.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Yeah. It's quite cool, though. Dark place, dark map. Need to show you the truth. So that's the first video. You got yes, oh. I agree, Scout, thanks. The darker the better. Okay. That's next TV. Oh no, I guess this one is. It was making noise. Hello. R2 to come back. Weakness is clarity.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying.
And I laughed.
Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Oh, I forgot that if you double tap S, you go do a spin. Blurry. Time to go into that space film I've forgotten the name of. Starts with an I for a sec. Okay. This one next. I don't trust that picture behind the TV.
There was something.
Clarity is
in the
purpose.
dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Okay. Probably looking for a muffin. Muffins are cool. Still don't trust their picture. I don't trust half the picture takes fair. They look like they're gonna like change.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing
Perhaps
and
his strength.
flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
I sense that the lamp keeps flashing behind over and over again. Oh, time to move. My frame rate dropped and I walked towards this place. Teleportation. Ready on the button to hide for cutscene? Yep. The writer's room. And a swirling mark. I guess that means those doors are doors to the writer's room.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
He walked in and found... I did it again. When we walked in and found himself with a bullet in his head. And it's a Some Say It Loops Forever song, isn't it? Yep. Cool. If that was a whole chapter, that was a really quick chat. Oh, never mind.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
So it's
The
only part.
memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Could, couldn't he? Oh, that reminds me. While I was getting that bag upgrade, I found an extra radio thing. These are all Alan's stuff. Okay, I'll have to remember to have a look at it when I'm Saga next. It was just Pat talking about stuff, but you know. Oh, I'm back in the place, I guess.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Okay, time to start editing stuff, I guess. Wait, is there nothing first? Nope. Guess I'll just leave them. Oh wait, no, I got type, haven't I? He's always like, I must type stuff, and then he types stuff, and then stuff gets typed. Right? Yeah, thought so. Okay, let's do that.
Zane had said
Hide.
we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Pretty sure Zane did though. And then, oh, I get it. Zane put a dark place ages ago as well. It's been sucking longer. So they're not the same person. Oh, it's soggy here now. Oh, my hairstyle changed. He's a bit, mixed up. She didn't have a mask. Hold on a second. Someone told me that I should do... Yeah, I'm going to go swap over. Someone told me to do return 6 before initiation 7. So I'm just going to do that quickly. That was a really quick Alan Wake episode. Episode part, what do you call it? Yeah, so I've got to swap back to Saga now. Here it is. He didn't sound too happy about that swap, did he? Straight back to Saga. Okay, so Saga's mission, if I recall, was to go back to the chest station. I'm well stocked up on ammunition, and I've got 1 spare space in my bag. There's the shoebox. Yeah, I think I'll keep it as it is. Keep that 1 extra spare slot for now. I'm actually quite low on shotgun ammo when I think about it. I've only got 9 shells left. Okay, let's go. So there was like loads of enemies spawning around here last time I was here. Nope, let's just want to stay back. Follow the path. Oof, my poor frame rate. Saga's places really hate the frame rate more than, see what I mean? More than else. It's like, it's in so much pain. I know it's my computer just lagging out once. Yeah, it's my GPU that's bottlenecking. I'm running out of VRAM apparently. You've only got, I think, like 8 in this one, maybe less. I don't remember it lagging this much in this area though. It's like 20 FPS, like ouch. That's what I hear, there's enemies walking around this area, you see. Okay, let's see if it clears up when I get closer to them. I think I'll go back to where Alan ran off. He's like, I'm being chased by stuff. Where, sort of thing. The gate's less broken, I remember it. And I put my gun away. Hey, bottles don't float like that. It's also, I can't do anything about it. Okay. Guess bottles do float like that. Wait, where is it? I'm noticing a locked door on the map here. I found past it. Oh, it's on the other side of the fence. But I can't go through there. Must be there or something. Okay, let's just run through here first. Right, you know what? Let's take the long route. Never mind. Guess I'll go the short route. Someone's clear with the corpses there. Looks it. No people. Go here. That's fine. It's very calm and very already cleaned up, isn't it? That's kind of suspicious. This.
Pat Main here. Sorry for the late start on today's program. I took a little hike to clear my head, and you know that fresh mountain air really does wonders. But I just couldn't seem to find my way back. I know that trail like the back of my hand, but it's somehow different now. Everything's changed. I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one who remembers how it used to be. All I kept thinking was, I need to find my way back. Find my way back. My way. Anyway, we're here now, and I'm proud to announce that our show has a new sponsor. So, the Pat Main Radio Hour is now brought to you by... Jesus, it was on the tip of my tongue. Maybe I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, all these notes just say Wendy Davis over and over. know that name. Who is that? Well,
He's forgotten Wendy as well now.
We'll just say the sponsor is Coffeeland and give them a plug here. Coffeeland? Is that right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm feeling a bit out of sorts today.
Pat.
I took a little hike out around Mirror Peak to clear my head. That fresh mountain air usually does wonders, but something happened out there. What was it? Something happened. What was that? What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, maybe we can come back to that later. Yes. Let's get to our first guest on the show here. Who do we have on the line? My paper here says Wendy Davis. Wendy, you're on the line with Pat Maine. Wendy, are you there? Must have a connection issue. We'll try to get hold of Wendy later on, you know? You know what? I think I remember where I know that name from. Yes, it says right here, Davis Family Beef Jerky. That must be our new sponsor. Apologies to Wendy for the confusion. I went out for a hike earlier to clear my head in that fresh mountain air, and ever since I've been feeling like... Do you ever feel like everything's spinning in a circle and you're trying to just keep your finger on it? I must be reacting to the humidity from all that rain. But usually, when I get a headache like this, it means sunshine is right around the corner. So we can all look forward to some good weather.
Thanks, Saga.
Just in time for Deerfest.
Use the caseboard to make sense of it.
What are you talking about?
Up next, we have a
I'm
new
listening to the
song
radio.
from a local musician. This is a song by...
Artie?
What's it say here? Wendy Davis.
Nope.
Back after this. Get it together, Pat. Breathe. Just breathe. They need you out there. Hi, look around. Make a list of what's real, just like he said. A filing cabinet, microphone, computer, chair, soundboard, sticky note. Breathe. Oh, breathe.
Poor Pat.
Breathe. You're okay. This is real and you're okay. Lamp, bed, coffee mug, microphone. No, I need some air. I need to get back. I need to get back. Need to get back. I need to get back. Hello?
He's still on the phone.
Oh, I will hang up now.
Oh, poor Pat. Kind of bad for him, actually.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Oh no, it's a memory one. I have already forgotten. I think it was this. Nope. Ah. Yeah. I can't just guess that. Fear the dark, fear the woods, fear that I took your ammo. Look at the caseboard and sex target. You can stop complaining. I want to turn here. Wait, was this a locked door? Where's the locked door? Apparently here. Okay. Anyway, what's my objective again? Go to the sheriff station still. Okay. And I said use the caseboard to make sense of it, so maybe I've got some more caseboard stuff to look at. Yes, there's a locked door here. Hang on. How is that? Am I imagining things? One sec. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm imagining things. I completely forgot that whole part of the building was there. I'm going to check the case board, see what you got anything new on here. I don't think I've seen you looking at that before. Boop.
Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Yeah, they do. I've got to go wake out of custody. Fix it ASAP. Okay. Well, how about in the meantime, I put this on here. Cultures take the right out. There. Aha! Got it first try. Previous murder. No, not previous murders. The story. All for later. Cult stashes. I'll just update the one I got. I got a couple each penny. Yep, what she said. That was the one I picked up that had the tag with him. Okay. Nursery rhymes. I must not update this for a little while. And coat stashes. I've already done that. So many files there, it's hard to keep track of which one's which.
Yes.
Can confirm yes is a thing. Okay, there you go, let's go to that for new thing. Okay, good. Didn't get him here yet. One of these doors was locked, wasn't it? One of these was, yeah, FBI. One of them FBC vocal. Hello? She's been knocking at the door for like days now. Yeah. That's what I've seen. I remember checking most of these rooms already. Duplicated voice line. Yeah, shoot. Alright. That's a good page. That's new. Ed returns to Golden Lake.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Silly Ed. So it's right for watching alpha YouTubers and whatever. Yeah, I've always wondered, why would you want to be an alpha male? Because, like, everyone knows alpha waves have the least penetration power, so, like, they're the weakest one, because gamma and beta go much further. Also, if you're in the tech industry and you're only alpha, it means you're in early stages, so you need more updates so we can get to beta or beta, and then you need some more after that, so we can get the full release male. So why do you want to be an alpha male? It's like the worst male you can be. Just be a full release male. Sorry, tangent.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
He did. Yeah, Tammy and Ed were were these people, I think. I want to say it was those two, but I'm not certain. It's been a long time and I'm really bad with names, so I'd be impressed. I'd be impressed if I could remember that. I feel like I have read that, but the manuscript pages weren't there previously. It's either that or I hadn't read it and the door wasn't open.
I can't force it open.
Guess you can't. So which one is a locked door specifically? Apparently, that one. Oh well.
Hello.
Hi. I already said that. As soon as you said hello, I got a Discord notification. Okay, sorry, I'm wasting too much time. I'm probably gonna get annoying at this point. Oh, save them. Just put that in there. Anyway, this was the sheriff's office place, right? Okay, I'm here now. So all the blood apart from that bit got cleaned up. I guess it wasn't here. Oh wait, sheriff station, as in, hi, as in not in Bright Falls. No, wait, I've. The sheriff station's like up there somewhere, isn't it? I thought they meant the place where we were examining Alan Wake.
Burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Very rude, isn't it? Yeah, sheriff station's up there, around the corner. Wait, I want to check the diner in the meantime. What the other Rose is doing? Well, Rose was at the elderly person home, so I wonder if she's still here. Probably not.
She wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too.
She wouldn't just
You
wander
just had
off
to
and
follow
not
some
tell us.
stupid internet
Especially
rumors
after all
and
the weirdness
solve
at the
the
lodge.
riddle of Bright Falls.
I'm worried. You didn't have to come. It's not my fault we got caught in the middle of an active occurrence. Look.
Oh,
we
they're
just need
FBC
to
people,
find
aren't they?
Marcy.
Active occurrence. Yeah, those people are FBC. Okay. That's not Rose. Yeah, I guess Rose is still up in the old person's house.
Good grub you got here.
I'm glad to hear it.
There's good dance music's going on. Wait a minute. Jukebox is out of order. You sure? Seems to be working. Okay. Wait, wasn't there a... It was, yeah. I had a really weird feeling that I'm seeing something like this. Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. Just gonna break your doors down, don't mind me. Okay. I guess this is Rose's. This is his office. Time for reading. Dear Dari, Alan contacted me again to say there was a message for me hidden in a newspaper. He wanted to make sure I was ready for his arrival. What a silly thing to even ask. Of course I'm ready. Duh, Alan. Oh, when Norman got into the dried apricots at work again, I swear we'll have to fumigate the place. Dear Dari, some guy at diner got mad that I brought him a piece of cherry pie and demanded a free piece of apple. Okay, but he totally ordered cherry, and when I pointed out that he already took 2 bites of the cherry, he said he thought it was apple. Apple and cherry pie do not look the same, correct? That's the classic catering for you. I told him that he could order a piece, but he'd have to pay for it, and he got so mad and started screaming, leave me a bad review. Like I care about reviews. Anyway, I took away his pie and told him babies shouldn't be eating sweets. He shouted a bit and left. Oh, I wish I could do that sort of people. Being able to own a place and actually respond to people in time would be so much fun. Dear Dari, since Vinci has been acting up lately, I think she's turning into a you-know-what. Lots of you-know-what's popping up lately. I'll keep an eye on it. If things are out of hand, I can always get the rifle. I'm sure Alan would appreciate me keeping the place safe. Yep. I love that. She's like, Dear Dari, this elderly lady's playing up. I'm going to shoot her. I mean, fair, but still funny. Oh, I would have been this one. Pretty sure I went in the other rooms, didn't I?
It's not opening.
Never mind. Okay, anyway, let's go to this. I've been recording for almost 40 minutes already and I haven't even got anywhere yet. Wow. Good job, Wolf.
Okay. One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case.
Okay, I'll leave the FT people to have their little conversation. I do want to like just walk around more, but I don't think there's anything down there. I actually don't know how much of the map would even walk around the ball. Probably not a huge map like this. Okay, anyway, off to the sheriff's office. Taking the long route. And still walking around my torch out, apparently. Hello. Okay. Great time. First, no, it isn't. How's the mic? It's awful. I can't see getting worse. Okay, anyway, sheriff's office. I remember it being dark in here. Not this
Power's
dark.
out. Always a good sign.
Yep, and empty. And I got my crossbow out immediately. I love she's
taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake?
I was correct.
Door's locked though.
Remember I said like I bet someone's gonna turn to a taken or something later? I didn't say taken, but you know. Ah, I've seen that. It's a toilet paper theft person. Okay, let's go say hi. I took ammo from your drawers earlier. Are they still empty? Someone dropped it in mugs and stuff.
Anyone here?
Not in the drawer, no.
In the closet.
Oh, someone's there. Okay. I opened the drawer. Is anyone here? It's like not in the filing cabinet, Saga. You look hurt. Need a hand?
Agent Estevez? Is that
How about
you?
those guys? How are they feeling?
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Just gonna not say anything else? Okay. Cool. So those are corpses. Says my if they didn't want to be dead, they wouldn't have been so unalive, would they? Okay, dokie. I sneak around and rummage. Okay. My ammo. Bang! Oh, I remember seeing something if the focus was powerful. Fine, I'll burn his shadow. Oh yeah, there's big guys, aren't they? I probably should have just wasted all my ammo on him, but... Oh yeah, I was going to use my flashbang, wasn't I? Okay. I mean, it worked. Also, he's talking about Logan again. How about you? I think you let himself down more. Your face okay there? Might have a little bit of red on you. That was playing at 2:10. That was playing at advert last one. I'm sure.
All clear, Estevez.
Yeah, these guys suck. I've been dead for ages, both their skin.
That leg doesn't look good.
I
Feels
can
even
put
worse.
a bolt in it if you like.
But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Yeah, why not?
What happened here?
Where to fucking start?
At the beginning.
We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle.
A CFPC person, just for
my
reference
own
if you've gone.
agents. Most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
So I love that. It's like, he's absolutely fine. We just took him to the morgue for precaution.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian.
What's that
Word's a
mean?
mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay.
I've already been in there.
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Should have taken all those fuses from Cynthia's room, you know, like the hundreds she's had lying around. Also, I just saw the inside of my head.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, you guys sucked. Should have brought in the lady from the control person place. Yeah. You know the one playing DLC that I've already forgotten the name of? Okay, let's drop some stuff. Station's been attacked. Can confirm. What happened here? Cult. Oh. Ah. What happened here? The cult taken. Wake is a priority. Wake status. Basically downstairs. We've trapped in a cell block downstairs. Hey! I got rid of my lasers. Fuse box. Yeah, see, she got. I've got to find more fuses. Have I? Great, sort of thing.
The cell door won't open without power.
Need power just to get locks. Okay. Oh, let's go get a fuse then, I guess.